What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. We are back, as promised, part 2 of our yearly recap. All 4 of us in the house. In-depth look at, I don't remember what the second half of the episode is. You've listened to the first half, but more about how we went this year, what our lessons were, what our takeaways were, a few inspirational things for you guys to take apart as well. And just like a really deep insight into how we operate as a team, what our strengths are, what our weaknesses have been too, and what we've been through to kind of get to the position we are now, hopefully to help you guys make a mistake, particularly if you're in a position where maybe you're looking at collabing, business partners, scaling, team, that kind of stuff. Lots of insight into that as well, but also just getting to know us. You guys don't always see a lot of what's going on behind the scenes because we want to help you as much as we can. We thought we'd open the curtain and let you see what's going on. And don't forget, if you do want to work with us, just go to stcfit.com, go to the Standout PT website. It gives you an insight as to exactly what we do with our premium mentoring programs. 26 weeks. By the end, you should be doing 10K months in 30 hours a week, combined online and face-to-face coach, and then the world is your oyster to build from there. Enjoy the episode. Do something, like, comment, follow, interact somehow, and help the metrics. I'll see you at the end. All right. What are we going to change next year? So we'll start with, this is a 2-part question. What are you cutting out next year? Can be personal or business. So personal that affects
I don't
business.
know if it's cutting out. I need to cut out distractions. That's what it is. It's just like optimizing my working environment. So it's just, there's little things I can do to just, obviously not being in a heavy deficit is a big one, but
not losing 12 kilos in a couple of months.
Yeah, it's temporary. But it's just like optimizing my working environment. Like I'm still okay with like the quality of work over the quantity, but it's like there's just certain things I'm like, all right, I can get more out of what I'm doing. And then just like not living with the anxiety of like this is taking too long, or like I'm getting distracted, or this is dragging out or whatever. What was the second part of that?
That's it. What are you cutting out?
Yeah. So just a more efficient working environment at home. So yeah, distractions.
Yeah, mine is so similar, and mine would be variability day to day. Like if I just need a little bit of, which is like, it's hard being the mum of a 4-year-old with every day looks a little bit different. But I found myself in a much better flow, and I know next year he's got an extra day of kindy. So it's an extra day of predictability for me, first time ever. Removing as much variability as possible. Like, yes, I wake up at the same time and go to sleep at the same time, but not jumping in and out of tasks and sticking to one task until it's to complete, even if I have the stress of the other task in my brain, knowing that getting this done means I won't be thinking about this task when I'm doing that task, and just
double down.
Jumping in and out of things like that. So less variability is my goal for next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need more awareness around my screen time, to be honest. I think one of the goals this year for myself was to be more present and align my content, my voice with my personal brand. And we finally got there. But in doing that, I got lost quite often in a fucking doom scroll. And that happened a lot. And as a result, sometimes that meant time and resources just kind of getting away from me from what is actually important. And I've really felt that in the last month. And so just being able to be on that, I think will be very important for myself next year.
That's where I look. The distraction thing is, for me, is you get hung up on building this system, and that people live online, and your whole business runs on it. So then you're like, all right, well, I need to see proof of concept. So you're delivering all this stuff, and people are engaging on Instagram and all that. And then you just get caught side product, like, oh, next thing you know, I'm watching a cat play a piano or something. So I get that's the distraction thing, and it doesn't necessarily only take time; it takes your energy.
It does.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, what energy has that taken away? What's the impact of that? Not even just for the next 30 minutes, the next hour, the next day, next week.
It bleeds into everything else.
And then you don't understand the impact it has on like your stress, your anxiety. Like you could be watching something that you just shouldn't be watching And it just like, and I know like these days it's just, you're just fed fear.
Yeah.
So then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I feel so stressed. I don't know what to do, or I should do things, but I'm stressed, so I can't be productive. So I know for me, I'm like limited screen time. It's just like no phone in the office. You got shit to do, just do it on your computer. And then it's even just like just being really careful of like who you follow. And
Yes.
like I've curated my followers, like who I'm following on Instagram and stuff, and like what I try and follow my algorithm on YouTube now. So I just don't need this like conspiracy theory, doom scrolly, the government's fucked, the world's fucked. Like, just can't do it. Like, it just takes too much away.
Every time I sit with someone new and they're telling me something that's just happened yesterday down the street, I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Did it really I'm so tuned out. I don't watch the news.
It's probably best not to.
And would you look at that? You're living your life normally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. For good measure.
yeah,
Keep it that way.
100%.
I think the important things you will know. You will fucking know, and what's important will directly impact your life, your business. You will fucking know. You will have a pulse on that.
Yeah.
Everything else, it's just clutter and noise. Just
Yeah.
filter it out.
I love that.
What about you, Ben? What are you not taking into 2026? What are you changing?
Trying to do everything.
Yeah. Good one.
Yeah, I think we've duplicated. Yeah. So usually this time of year, that whiteboard will be, here's the 7 fucking projects we have
Yeah.
that we're going to go and do all of this stuff. Today, we said there's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them, Mimi's responsible for. And my job is to facilitate that outcome and obviously still work with the bosses and stuff and still drive that project forwards. But day to day, that's not what I'm doing. The best way to describe it, so you guys have like spoken about distractions and stuff, and I'm trying to work out how I would word this. We have one primary goal for next year. I want that to be what I think about in the shower. I want it to be what I think about when I journal. I want it to be when I think about when I take the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
And unless I'm with my son, that's what I'm trying to do.
Live and breathe.
It's like, this is the goal. And I think based on doing that for 6 weeks and just having the best 4 weeks we've ever fucking had, we can be exceptional.
Yeah.
If that happens.
You know what's crazy? It's almost like people jumping in and out of growth phases or jumping in and out of deficits. And you're like, stop trying to be leaner and stronger at the same time and phase your efforts. And we're like, crazy concept. Focus on one thing in business.
Yeah.
Yeah. Doubling down.
It's wild, but yeah, agreed. And communicating to get us, like me being in the same room when you've had these conversations as well, and you being like, and that's your goal too, by the way. This is our business's goal, and we all have a role in it. And our role, these little things that you do day to day, is for this big thing. We are all working to this one very specific target, and that's what we're going to do. So we're all on the same page. We all understand the importance. Day to day, our brains can be a little scattered between tasks, but we all know what
We pull it together.
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what it's all about.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mad.
What
Run
do you
through
do-
a wall.
What are you doubling down on?
What am I doubling down on? It's a little bit more context, or
So it's like we've just done, what are you cutting out?
I'm
What are you
doubling
doubling
down
down
on the AI efficiency, fucking delivery. Like, you just can't not.
Yeah.
It's like I'm doubling down on it. Like this concept.
That's so funny.
Concept to application, the time that it takes to learn and do, I'm trying to close that gap. Because that's the biggest thing that gets in the way of the guys, is like, they're like, oh, I've got this idea or this thing that we are promoting them to do and follow in their business. And then they go and we talk about it, and then they go off and get back inside their business, and they're like, oh, I'm just spending time in my business. So if we can close the gap to implementation, that's going to have, a positive benefit to everybody. And then it's about using it to give people hyper focus too, which is what I've been working on over the last week.
Yeah.
It's just like, where's your biggest break point? You feel overwhelmed. Your break point's the problem. This is how you fix it. These are all of the list of things that you need to cover to fix it.
Yeah.
And it's like, lean on you and I for help and support. You do that, you're going to crush it, because you're going to take care of all 5 of the quadrants. if you have no problems, your business is still on fucking 20K a month probably.
Yeah. It's hilarious. So my thought in the shower this morning, because this is all I think about now, was our next lead magnet should be, because like you guys are loving the AI content generator. So thanks for everyone that's downloaded it. And if you haven't, go fucking get it because the feedback is wild. Really, really cool. So my thought was like, we use AI, both of you. I don't know if you guys are the same. I don't have chat not open ever. Like it is permanently open on my desktop at all times. We use it so much to put together like, I don't know if it's going to be, it won't be this fucking lame, 5 ways to use AI to make your business better.
Yeah.
That coaches are missing. Because I saw like...
That's not writing your captions for you.
Yeah.
Beyond that.
Yeah, because I saw a post this week. Just it made me really angry. But it was like, coaches are going to get left behind because people will need to be able to tell AI, what was it? What they want and what they're willing to do to get it. And it's kind of like lol, like clients suck. The stats are 76% of people would rather talk to ChatGPT and think it's equal or more effective than going to a psychologist.
Yeah.
So you're a personal trainer who's like, my clients won't check in and my clients won't be anxious and my clients this, and this. It's because they're fucking scared of you and they would way rather tell an app in their phone than you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you're not leveraging using AI in every possible way within your business to break the shit down that you're not good at, to improve things that your clients can do and improve and somehow make it work with, my point was it's going to be interpersonal relationships, it's going to be community, and it's going to be belonging. They're the things that AI can't do yet.
Yeah.
And hopefully can't for a long time, and we'll all still have jobs. So how do we use AI to make those 3 things better?
Yeah.
So we can focus on those. So yeah, just like a big off topic, but that's, I think, direction-wise,
Dublin.
where Standout is already going. Like you can already practice your consultations with an AI bot that we've trained on how we run our consults.
Yeah.
To make you better, so you don't have to role play and get shin sweat in front of a crowd.
Yeah, that's that's proof of concept just there alone. That like people don't want to like be vulnerable to other people, and they're more than happy to just, even if it is right or wrong, they're like, oh, this is better than what I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Less resistance.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What if I express this poorly? Like, I think there'll be a point where like someone will be able to voice note chat for their check-in and it'll answer all of your check-in questions. Like, that's where it'll get to. And them just being able to fucking word vomit and not send Jason a 20-minute VM.
That he won't listen to.
And he'll come to your house and remove your kneecaps.
15 seconds.
And one arm, you're
with
out.
no arms. Yeah.
I think... I nearly said I had to catch it. And where we are again. Setting that up will be something that we need to do. Okay. Doubling down, Jess.
Well, I was going to go something very similar to you guys, that if I do something twice and I fumble my way through it and I start getting like resentment towards it, I need a better system. So stop putting off the time to create a system to make something more efficient.
Yeah.
The more time you put it off, the more time you're losing. So that's like one thing that's kind of similar, like AI systems. The other thing I'm doubling down on, which I think we've all done incredibly well this year in our tones and the way we've shifted, doubling down on my authentic personal brand online.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
There is like, in a world of people misusing AI for content, again, your biggest superpower is who you are. Jason's making jokes about gear online. Ben's finally talking to people that want to... I'm like full got like, you know what?
Yeah.
You're like doing meme content,
Yep.
joking about shit. There is obviously value in his content as well. Like...
It's funny.
There you go. There, it's funny and it's like colliding his worlds. Ben is talking about people that want to succeed in business and fitness, like, and their fitness journey at the exact same time. Mimi is sharing her own personal journey with food, training, and self-worth, and all of those things. I'm really doubling down on that with like slay graphics, may I add. And so, like, every single one of us in our own way, doubling down on who we are, just has set us all apart from everyone else. We all work for STC, but you wouldn't fucking know it aside from like using the same fonts. Like you wouldn't know it.
Even Tam dropped a spoken story the other week.
Yeah. And it's
So proud.
yeah. It got
Like-
it got the instant like, and then he had to re-upload it. I was like, let me like it again.
Yeah, so proud.
Yeah,
Just a
it's
proud dad moment.
yeah, and I think really in a world of misused AI, where everyone is, here's the truth. We
Yeah.
we really need to just who you are is the most. Sorry,
I actually felt that.
The new word is chaos as well.
is it
Yeah. I'm like,
jinx?
if you fucking see that shit, I'm like, you gotta curate that, bro.
Yeah.
But add that to the
Edit
list
harder.
of words not to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think like really doubling down on talking the way I talk
Mm.
and keeping that consistent through everything. AI still gives me all my ideas though, guys, but I'm me in the execution of it. So really doubling down on that human element.
Yeah.
Big next year.
Love
What
it.
about you, Mim?
I am going to continue to learn how to articulate myself online.
Mm.
I feel like I can hold myself well enough in person, but I want to be a lot more direct in the points I'm trying to make instead
Okay.
of going
Yeah.
taking on a full journey. At least make that journey like the path that we want to be taken on, not
Yeah.
the scenic route. We don't need the scenic
Yeah.
route every single time. It can just be,
Yeah.
A to B sometimes. And
Yeah.
I want to practice that a lot more.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Add that to my 2027. I've got enough to work on next year. I can work on that the year after.
How we went for squats over here, back to squats in the previous episode.
That's-
You guys
just,
want
I
90
don't know if you're fucking capable of that. With some of the conversations you and I have had, remember at the Formula One and you were trying to tell me some story? Fucking 15 minutes later, I'm like, hey, so what happened?
Because I need to close the loop in my head.
Because like, all I'm thinking about is that, and you're telling me all this other shit. I'm like, so fucking, what did he say?
Yeah. That's how we get 90-minute episodes, guys.
Yeah. Doubling down for me would be like everything just discussed with the leadership, but also being willing to ask people to stretch and doubling down on, again, like kind of what Mimi said earlier with getting to the end of the year and turning around and being like I sat down with both of you guys last year one-on-one and sort of said, I'd be really interested to open that, open that slide presentation and just see where we are, and we'll just stop yours halfway through. It's fine.
I don't need a nightmare tonight.
Yeah, let's not open up justice, all right?
My psychologist appointment isn't until January, so I can't afford that right now.
We'll talk about it then. Just how close we kind of got to that, and I know when we sat down and have those conversations, both of you were like,
Yeah.
sure, Ben. Like,
Yeah.
nice. Cool. We'll see what we can fucking do, but sure. So that will probably be the goal for me moving forward, is doubling down on people, what they're capable of, and then just like we talked about it in the fit episode with the coaching of just like, yeah, I know you think that, but I see this.
Yeah. I think the other thing, which is just recent, is like we double down on the things that work, and we double down if it doesn't work straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, don't let it ride and see if it works out. If it's not fucking working, it needs to go. We need to find a way to make it work right now.
Well, being on the receiving end of those conversations, just for a little bit of extra like validation in that, it's really nice hearing when someone's like, hey, by the way, probably going to be a little bit stretched for the next month. Like, this is probably going to be a little bit fucked. Like, you know, when I was making some phone calls, it went from, I was calling the same person going from 3 times to 10 times a week. Yeah. And like, you know, like the workload just like at the time it was thing. But Ben's like, you know what? And I want you to call them within 3 minutes because this is what the data's showing. And I was like, fuck. But you know what it did? It worked. But it's like knowing that if it didn't work and whatever, like, fine. I'd be like, hey, I can't do this. I need help. And then we figure out a different plan to get the same result. But it's like when someone tells you to expect something to be a lot, not necessarily hard, but a lot. I don't know about you guys, but it makes me want to run through a wall and like fires me up.
It's way easier even when you coach somebody and you're like, hey, this is what's going to happen. You're going to maybe experience this. When they get there, they're like, oh, Jess told me that 2 weeks out from my comp, I would feel a little bit fucked up. Maybe leave my keys in the fridge or, you know, like
my elbows
whatever.
are going to hurt.
Yeah, like,
forget my shoes.
Yeah, so I think it's really important if you like want to get a lot out of somebody. It's like, hey, this is, you know, kind of what we need and this is how it's going to look. And then always looking at potential upside as well.
Yeah, of course.
I think like even mentality wise, how we go, well, at least for me, I can't speak for everyone else, but how I go into business, it's like get shit done or find a way.
Yep.
And I'd say I'm a pretty patient person outside, but sometimes outside I'm like, so why is this taking so long? Why, like, let me, pass it, I got it. You know, it blows my mind, and it's almost added a different kind of filter, or maybe taken something off for me. And yeah, I just want to share that. It's an observation.
When you're Jason and I are the same. When you pursue efficiency, 50 hours a week, and then you go out into the real world and see inefficiency, it's like
pisses you off.
I was gonna say it infuriates me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, this place sucks.
Where's the fucking
Could be like a bakery. I'm like, I fucking hate this place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Ordering system of places sometimes I'm even like, why do you do things
Even
this way?
the golf club, I didn't sign up for a membership. I'm not fucking doing this. This system sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just lost $2.5 a year, bro.
And this was us last year or the year before talking about sales. Like when someone's selling something really good, you're like, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Or it could be a product that you want, they sell it poorly, you're like, better luck next
Lay
time,
it
bro.
on me, cuz. What do you want?
Literally, I was like, you know what? They could have gotten a really good sale, but they fucked it up.
Yeah.
It's not
like,
getting my money. Not taking my money.
yeah, give me my number. Let's chat.
Yeah.
One thing you appreciate the most can be community, audience, or team.
I think we're all going to say the same thing. Like,
Are we?
obviously, well, I
No, yeah.
appreciate the team we have.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. So what about it?
Having had teams in the past, and us not really knowing what we needed to see out of certain people in certain roles. Obviously, certain individuals have developed into the role. Like Tam is unbelievable at what he does, and he's really, the last like 2 to 3 years is just like in a league of his own.
Yeah.
But then we didn't know what good staff were until Jess came along. And we're like, so this is what it's like to have someone productive and self-driven and who's willing to ask for help and, kind of all of that. And then literally same carbon copy, someone driven, willing to ask questions, kind of knows to ask like any question, even if it is hard or soft. It's like, okay, this is what good staff is, So I feel like we're in that position. The three of us have obviously got a really good foothold on our responsibilities. I feel like there was a bit of a phase where it was like, is this your job? Is this my job? Are you doing this? Am I doing this? And yeah, now we're just like, these are our positions and this is where we're the strongest. So I just feel like we've got a really good dynamic. And then just the way we run our business. If the last 6 months with all the gym bullshit has taught me anything, is we run a fucking really good business with really good culture. And when something happens that maybe potentially, kind of challenges that, it makes us all feel shit. And it's because we don't operate, in a certain way. We have a culture in a business that gives you guys leadership, a voice, but still holds you accountable to what you're supposed to do. And that's the same for me as well. Like, and Ben, we've got to deliver on what we're responsible for. So I just really like the team dynamic that we have. And I really like the way we run a business. It's not by force. Like I said, it's us versus the problem. If people aren't lifting their game, it's more, how can we help you? Not, you need to fucking get your shit together and, all that kind of stuff. It just gives me the ick.
Yeah.
100%.
This team is like, the last 18 months have been the hardest of my life. The last 12 months have tested me like nothing. The last 6 months have tested me like nothing has tested me before. And through every life change inside and outside of the business that I've gone through, I know that like I am not afraid to communicate with you guys, nor do I fear communication from you guys in all areas. And I think that just makes us all so solid because our ability to communicate tasks, our ability to communicate when we're struggling, our ability to communicate, you don't do this very well, but you're pretty good at this. And this year I learned, Ben made a point of saying it as well on his stories, that like, I learned that I can give feedback. And I felt comfortable enough to be like,
I think it was more comfortable. I didn't think you ever thought like you could give us feedback or could give feedback.
I didn't feel confident enough
you didn't feel like you had a seat at the table.
Yeah, and you guys...
There's actually a YouTube video at Platinum that you're like,
Yeah.
you pushed me, I think, on the leg extension. You're like, oh, I've been training with you guys for so long, but I never want to say anything. I'm like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I want. And then 6 months later, it's like, hey, finally.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's yes, sure. It's me getting the confidence and the courage to speak up when I think something is been done well, like good little compliment sandwich. But like, it's also a testament to Michael, Ben, and Jason, and you guys allowing me to feel comfortable enough to do that and not fearing repercussions at the end of it, or being like, yes.
You can't tell me. You can't speak to me.
Yeah. Oh, you're going to tell me how to do a leg extension? My quads are bigger.
Well, if only.
A little bit of information today. It might be a bit washed out.
But yeah, so I think, and without this team, we don't have the community.
No.
Yeah.
Without this team, we don't have the rest of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell us why we're all great. Go.
There were other elements. I just chose team, and everyone's run with it.
Yeah, well,
I'll do the other two because fuck you all.
Yeah, yeah.
Come back to me.
All right.
Slay. You got it. 12 minutes and 15
Yeah,
seconds.
I can never see the first number, so I don't know if we have 2 minutes or 12.
Or 22.
It's a very big difference. It's a very big difference. One thing I appreciate most about the community, audience, and team. Let's give the audience a shout out because we haven't done that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The consistent growth of the YouTube channel, and I promise, if you're watching this on YouTube, this is me declaring it. Next year, I don't know if it'll be Q1 or Q2, but we will be making a commitment to making business-based YouTube content to the same way that we do our training content. It's coming. It's been in the back of my mind for 6 months. I'm in contemplation phase. I just don't want it to be shit. So I haven't been, and I also need it to be efficient. So I haven't worked out exactly how it's going to come yet. And I keep giving Jason too many other programs and shit to do for him to figure it out. So it's on my list. He just hasn't received the order yet.
I know it's coming. I've just got other shit to do first.
Just give him another app build. That'll be fun.
No,
Yeah.
fuck that. I'm done with that build, bro. Fuck.
Apparently our app prices just doubled. So if you want to get in order before Christmas,
half
before
of
this
it
goes
is
out,
going to me directly.
To cover his psychology sessions
100%.
for having to do it.
Fucking app build.
But yeah, we have consistently grown. We hit 1,000 subs this year. Consistently grown week on week. The shares are up. The feedback we get is up. We obviously changed the format halfway through the year.
Yep.
We went through a phase of trying to break it ourselves and do 4 episodes in a day.
Yeah.
So we really, really appreciate every single share. Like even the fucking hate comments, keep them coming. Especially the basement dwellers, they're the best. Would be forever the Flogcast in my head. I love it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I appreciate everyone that's tuned in because honestly, this is the highlight usually of Jason and I's week. That it's like us actually in a room together doing
Hanging
everyone today is even cooler because we both live and work in the same place and go to the gym and go home. And that's kind of it.
On the screen. Yeah.
So yeah, really appreciate that from an audience standpoint.
Yep.
Community, there's been a lot of times this year that I've heard people that barely spoken to, barely met, barely anything say really fucking positive things about us. And I'm really, really grateful to every single person that's done that.
Yeah.
Whether we have or haven't interacted and have or haven't worked together.
Yep.
It's so humbling to hear positive comments made, whether it's a competition at a whatever, at a conversation in a gym or whatever. It's like I said, it's really humbling to hear.
Yeah. Yeah. The community stuff has been a huge mover in the last 12 months. You and I kind of wrote on the whiteboard a couple of years back, like we suck at it.
Yeah.
And we're like, we need to double down on it. And then like to see 2 people working out together that are like coaching with 2 different coaches in our business. And then, going to Nats and we have like, 20 people sitting together that you kind of say hi on the internet and you kind of engage with, but you don't really kind of, and then, taking the photos, the photo shoots, everyone kind of mingling and rubbing shoulders,
100%.
like Samira jumping in with the photo and getting the flex on and like the group
Love
photo.
her.
And I'm like, and she's like, I don't know if I was supposed to do that. I'm like, you can absolutely do
Yeah.
that. Like that is not, you know what I mean? Like it's just all of that stuff. Like go back 18 months ago, 2 years ago, we were like, we don't have this yet.
Yeah.
Like we don't have it. So it's been a really awesome thing to see develop. And like you said before, though, it doesn't happen unless the team's good, the culture's good.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's kind of on the same, I guess, like page, and it kind of just trickles down, you know, through the groups.
It's even just like it's a reflection how the trust within each other and ourselves, our own abilities, and then in each other's, it shows.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just a like online facade. It's okay when you see us in person. That's the energy you also get. That's the support you get, and the people that live and breathe those same values when they come to those community events. That's, you know, some people are coming into a photo shoot for the first time. They're shitting themselves, but they're willing to try something new.
Yeah, and have to stand next to us, two meatheads, covered in fucking fake tan.
You guys soften it a lot.
Try not to.
Yeah, I was like, and here I am flexing my fucking ass off trying to be intimidating, and I'm fucking welcoming.
But I'd say I'm also really grateful to have a team that can hold each other to a higher standard and hold in the same kind of hold space if we are struggling. And I'm probably repeating a little bit about the points that we've all touched on. It just, the things that we want to achieve and will continue to achieve can't happen if those two things don't coexist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Beautiful little summary.
For me, on the team side, I think what I'm most grateful for now is being in a position where we all know our roles.
Yeah, it's the best.
So we spoke about, like, we've built teams before. I think the mistake I need to take responsibility for, have made, is not being clear enough.
Yeah.
This is what you do, this is why you do it, this is the outcome for it, and this is what expected. We do have a team right now that are self-motivated, self-driven, looking, progressing, focused on those things, but because we've all been like, all right, this is yours. We're going to support you with it, but you own this.
Yeah.
And then that just allows us to operate so much more effectively. And we spent so long. I don't know how many times you've been asked, but fuck. The amount of times people have reached out and been like, how did you find Jason? Like, yeah. I think I need help. I think I need to do maybe I want to bring a partner in, or how did you... How? I'm like, we worked together first, and then we were friends, and it just...
I was his first... hire your first personal trainer.
Yeah, that might be the cheat code.
I hired Ben as a coach, and now I'm here. So...
Yeah. There you go. It's commonality.
Yeah, I think... Yes, our relationship has worked really, really well for going on 10 years, or well over 10 years now. But I think this is the most clarity we've had in not trying to be the same fucking person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're way better leaders now.
Yeah.
And yeah, full, even just going on the team thing before, you can hire the right and the wrong people, but then you also need to lead them properly. And we haven't necessarily led the right people the way that they should be. So we're all for you guys have free reign to just do what needs to be done as long as it gets done. But you need to know what needs to get done.
Yeah.
And we just haven't really done that in the past, and we're obviously continuing to improve at that.
And that's 100%. Jess and I had a conversation 2 weeks ago. There was I can see that you're lost in the weeds.
Literally this week, Monday.
Yeah. And it was this is where we're going. What you're doing means I can do all of this, which means this happens. And Jess was like, okay, let's fucking go.
Yep.
It's you figured out that it's not even me as a unique thing, but it's this is the before your job, this is what you're doing, this is the after your job. Now this is where you sit in the chain, this is why we need it, and this is why it needs to be done.
This is what you're responsible for, and this is
the
the impact it has.
I was like, oh my God, I thanked him 4 times, explaining. I was like, I know this is simple and I should know it, but just seeing it all laid out, I'm like, this is literally the whole point. It just helped clear everything up and made it make sense. And Yeah, I think like we joked before about, delivering messages being like, this is what I need. But I think that even in that communication standpoint, like I feel like respected enough by you guys that if you message Jason and I don't talk much about
So
work.
it's like, hey, I need this.
Yeah, it's this. And like when I figured out something for Jason, I was like, hey, what's up? You didn't ask for this, but here's a loom. Here's 30 seconds of me explaining this. He's like, and then we're done. But it's like, we know.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah. React.
And he just read the transcript.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
Fuck, 2 minutes, bro. Come on.
with no arms.
Hey, saving time, right?
Yeah, but like, no, it's like
Yeah.
you guys are so good at communicating that and what you need and all of that it does trickle through and
Made a lot of mistakes before that.
I was
but
going to
now
say,
we got here.
I think the message is we weren't,
Yeah.
and we've
I'm just gonna-
begun
Yeah,
to
do
be.
that. It's fine.
Even with Mimi, like watching someone go back to like 2016, we started presenting
Yeah,
a version of what
delivery.
you're presenting now, and like realizing I've done that consult. Like I was joking that my hands were sweaty for the first 2 minutes,
They
and then
were.
yeah,
You saw sweat marks.
I literally just went. As soon as we'd done the banter part, it was like I just left. Everything just fucking went after that. In the past, perhaps, and this is if you're going to expand team, and this is the things you need to understand if you're at this level. We've almost behaved like you can do that.
Yeah.
So I've presented that 100 times. I've done that consult presentation in face-to-face, probably done 1,000 consults. And I've probably presented it at least 100 times. So I can read it when I sit down and go, bang, and deliver it. I also wrote it in the first place. So now it's like, okay, well, you need way more support than that. You need a different approach leading in because it's not yours that you've written. You've done it for a year, not 15.
Yeah.
And we need a system in place. So I think all of us learning you guys what you need and to ask and us to see and to give it.
Yeah. I think on the flip side, if like say, so that's Ben's side and what he's seeing and what he wants to achieve on the receiving end. And for someone who maybe hasn't presented in front of other coaches with varied experiences before, I've never fucking done that. That was like crazy. That was such a big moment. And the support online was incredible when I was able to share that moment. And I am so grateful, and I've thought about all the moments that I put myself in a position where I could practice that skill. Because I don't know when, how, or what I'll be presenting, but I just know that how I hold myself, how I hold space, how I present is a valuable skill. I just don't know how that's going to show up. And so it's not just an overnight it's not an overnight success.
Yeah, it comes with reps.
Yeah, I've put in all these intentional reps so that when I get presented these opportunities, I have that proof, that stack of proof that I can lean on and learn from there and build.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Last one. Take home. If you give one lesson to the person in the car listening right now, what is it?
Repeated, consistent, deliberate effort is what will make your business successful. If you miss any of that stuff, you're losing 8 weeks every time you stop.
Yep.
Just don't do that. Do it every week. Show up every day. Have a plan. Know what you're doing. And then just execute. Get the fuck out of your own way.
Even if it's shit.
Yep.
Nice and quick one. You are the product of the people you surround yourself with, and if you don't have them, hire them. If you're struggling to find that circle, hire that circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SOCFit.com/stand-up-PT.
SOPT if you're gonna actually, yeah.
Don't overcomplicate things. Don't chase fancy. Don't chase what everyone else is doing. Know your business. And yeah, if you don't, find people who do.
Do I just say get good at marketing, get good at sales? and get
Well, I
results?
was
I was ready for that. I was so ready.
so I was trying to remember that, and I'm like, I can't remember it, so I'll let you say it.
We've been running this joke all day that like when people come to you and like, hey, can you help me with my business?
I just need to get 5 clients. How do I do it?
It's like, do we have 20 hours or we've got 30 seconds? Get good at marketing, get good at sales, and get really fucking good results.
Yeah.
And you'll be completely fine. And listen to Stand Up Beyond the Gym Floor every week and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Mad. All right, that is our Christmas end of year wrap up episodes done. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all your support all year. As we said during the pod, it's really, really fun for us. Getting the feedback we get is amazing as well. Even if you never work with us and you send us a message that the podcast has helped, it makes a difference. So we appreciate you. Make sure you hold me to my YouTube promise. So you may as well just subscribe to the YouTube channel now. So when we do drop those videos, see what I did there? Comment, do something, just interact with the podcast because it does actually make a big difference to the metrics. So we really appreciate that. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for an incredible year. PB all-time month just gone to hit with November. It's a pretty fucking cool way to send it off.
Yep.
All
Thank you
right.
guys.
Thanks, team.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.